Scholars, this is Miss C, and it is learning time. We will be reading an engagement text and a decodable.
Materials.
Go ahead and put your thinking cap on. Ready? We have 3 learning targets for today. Please follow along with me as I read. Our first learning target is, using evidence from the text, I can answer questions about the current edition of the Sunnyside Gazette, Bike Over the Bridge. Our second learning target is, I can read regularly spelled high-frequency words and words that don't play fair. Meant, against, receive, supposed, surprise, really, and anything. Our last learning target is, I can read the decodable text, The Huge Package.
Transition song.
Gather round together, together, together. It's time to hear a story, a story, a story. It's time to hear a story and say what you've learned.
Read aloud.
Listen carefully as I read the Sunnyside Gazette, Edition 16, Bike Over the Bridge. At the end, I will ask you questions, so listen closely. Sunnyside Gazette, Edition 16, Bike Over the Bridge, by Nina Newsnose. There might still be a little chill in the air, but we know spring is right around the corner because the annual Bike Over the Bridge race is just 2 short weeks away. For the 10th year in a row, the Sunnyside Civic Association will sponsor the 10-mile bike race. Participants are asked to gather pledges and receive donations to raise money for the Civic Association. This year, the proceeds will be used to plant new trees and flowers in Sunnyside City Park. The race route begins in Sunnyside, right in front of the subway stop. Race participants ride through closed-down neighborhood streets and then onto the North River Bridge. The race continues through Capital City on the other side of the bridge and then continues back over the bridge, ending in Sunnyside City Park. Participants finishing the race receive a badge of completion. The first 3 participants to complete the race will receive a medal. The race begins at 7 a.m. sharp. To register, go to the Sunnyside Civic Association website, www.sunnysideca.org.
Question and answer.
Let's talk about what we just heard. What will be happening in Sunnyside in a few weeks? A bike race. My next question is, how long is the race? 10 miles. Why are they having the race? They are having the race to gather money to plant new trees and flowers. Where does the race begin? The race begins in front of the subway stop. Almost finished. What will everyone who finishes the race get? They will receive a badge of completion. Here is our last question. What will the first 3 to finish get? They will get a medal. I want to see everybody do their favorite dance move for all of the hard work.
Word work.
It's time for us to look at some high-frequency words and add them to our snap or trap chart. Remember, we put words that play fair or follow the rules we know in the snap column. Words that do not play fair or are not spelled as we would expect them to be would go in the trap column. Ready? Our first word is surprise. In this word, sir is an R-controlled syllable, which tells me that I should hear the sound. And I do. The second syllable has a magic E, so I should say its long vowel sounds. Prize. It follows the rule. The word is a snap to read, so it goes in our snap column. Let's look at our next word. We have the word supposed. The first syllable in this word is a closed syllable, sup, and the second syllable is another CVC-E syllable. It does have a suffix, but the vowel O still says O, just as I'd expect. So this is a snap word too. Let's go to our next word. Mint. I see the vowel team E-A, but I do not hear the long E sound that I would expect when I see this vowel team. This is a tricky word, so it will go in our trap column. Here goes another word. Our next word is really. The first syllable in this word has the same vowel team E-A, but this time it does sound like the E sound. The second syllable ends with Y as a vowel. Because this is a two-syllable word, I expect the vowel to say the E sounds at the end. Really. It does. So this goes in the snap column. Here's another word. Against. I see the vowel team A-I, and we know that this vowel team says A. But I don't hear the long A sound in against. This word is tricky, so it goes in the trap column. Here's our last word. Anything. This word starts with an A-N, which I would expect to say an. But I hear eh. That's certainly a tricky spelling pattern. The word anything goes in the trap column.
Fluency.
Now, we will start reading our decodable reader, The Huge Package. As we read, we're going to be detectives and look for high-frequency words. Each time you hear one of our high-frequency words, I want you to jump. The words you are looking for are suppose, surprise, meant, really, against, and anywhere. Watch for those blue underlines to help you out. Good luck. Sam was eager to get home after school today. It was Friday, which meant Sam and Dad would make dinner together tonight. He hoped they could make some fudge for after dinner, too. As you can see, we had one high-frequency word on this page, mint. Make sure you are jumping every time you see the blue underline. Sam turned the corner of the hallway and found a very large package resting against the ledge of the front door of their apartment. I wonder why we received such a huge package, Sam thought to himself. We had the high-frequency word against. Sam unlocked the door. The package was too large to pick up, so he tried to nudge it into the apartment. It was so big, it barely budged. He put all his weight into it finally and pushed it through their front door. The receipt had Dad's name on it. Sam didn't want to open it if it was not meant for him, but he really wanted to know what was inside. He would be a sleuth and look for clues. We had two high-frequency words on this page, meant and really. Sam and Dad had never received such a large package. Sam had no knowledge of Dad ordering anything, so he looked around the apartment for clues. As you can see, we had one high-frequency word, anything. Sam went to the kitchen and got a beverage. He sat down on the edge of the couch and looked up at the ceiling as he thought. Could it be new luggage? Could it be a large cage? Is Dad finally going to let me have a dog? And why didn't Dad tell me about it? He has never deceived me before. Maybe it is supposed to be a surprise. And just then, Dad walked in the door. We had 2 high-frequency words on this page, suppose and surprise. Oh, I finally received my package, Dad said as he looked at the package. What do you think it is?
Closing reflection.
Which high-frequency words were not tricky for you to read? Which were tricky for you to read? You did a great job reading today. Keep reading, keep practicing, and I can't wait to see you next time.